guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've teamed up with Sosu Cosmetics, which is an Irish makeup brand. And the look I'm going to do today is, I'm going to do like a nice soft glam look. So it's something that's just going to be really simple and easy. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Complete Contour Palette. Looks like this. It has 6 shades in it. And these 4 are cream, and these 2 are powder. So it makes it a little bit different than your typical contour palette because it has creams and powders. And this one here is a shimmery cream. So if you're not into powder highlights and you like a soft creamy highlight, then this is perfect. So I've already just started with my foundation on and my brows on. So we're gonna go straight into highlight contour. So I'm gonna highlight first. I'm gonna use shade 1, which is the creamy one here. So I'm just going to highlight underneath the eye, just in a little triangle shape. A little bit on the chin. Nose, Cupid's bow. So basically just all the usual areas. This is actually really pigmented and really creamy, so you don't need a whole lot of this product. Okay, so I have the Sosu Beauty Sponge. I've already dampened it. And I'm just going to press this into the skin, as always. And the reason why I like to do this is because it keeps the coverage and it just kind of melts the concealer into the foundation. Before I set my concealer, I'm just going to go and contour because I'm going to use the cream contour. And then I can set everything together. I'm going to use shade 2, this shade right here, to contour. So you just want to carve underneath your cheekbones. So you want to start with the lock of your hair here. The direction you want to go towards the corner of the mouth, but you're not obviously going to go as far as there, but this is the direction that you want to go, but you want to kind of stop halfway through. And then again on the other side. And I'm just going to lightly press some around here, just to kind of give us that nice bronzy look. Looking good. Back in with the beauty sponge, I'm just going to use the flat end here, and I'm just going to dab this in. So this is just going to softly blend it out. So just like little dotting motions, just keep pressing, pressing, pressing. And the exact same again around the hairline. Okay, so you can see that kind of gives you that little bronzy effect. Now I'm just going to go in with the shade 3 here, this colour here. I'm just going to set underneath the eyes. As you already know, I don't wear a lot of powder, but I like to set underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to use this colour here, just to set it so it doesn't crease on me. What I'm also going to do is, just to set the cream contour, I'm going to use just a little bit of the shade 6, the darker one here, which is the powder. Just a little bit. Perfect. I'm just going to add a little bit onto my neck, just to kind of add the bronziness in, because you already know I like to be a little bit bronzed. Okay, I'm gonna highlight, which you already know I love. Gonna use the highlight palette. The good thing about this palette is it has like a good range of shades, as you can see. So it has the nice lighter shades here for highlight. You can use the darker shades then on your eyes. And I think I'm gonna use this Peach Smoothie as some blush. So yeah, let's just put everything everywhere. So I'm gonna use the Unicorn Dust, which is this shade here, the lightest one. And we're gonna apply this on the cheekbones. So just a nice layer along the cheeks. So just put a few layers on, as always, because we like to glow around here. Now we're talking. Now, as I said, I'm going to try a little bit of the Peach Smoothie, this one here. I'm just going to dust a little bit across the cheeks, just for a little bit of colour. for a little bit of colour. If you like a lot of blush, then you can obviously add more, but I don't like lots of blush. Okay, now we're going to move on and do the eyes. The first thing I'm going to use is I'm going to use the contour palette, and I'm going to use the powder shade, which is shade 6, this here. And I'm just going to do is I'm just going to buff this into the crease. So we're just going to start with a little bit and just blend it right into the crease. But because we're going for like a softer look today, I'm not going to go too heavy on the eye. I just want to keep everything nice and fresh. But this is just good to kind of add the definition to your eye. Especially for me, because I don't have like a definite crease. I have like a bit more of a hooded eye shape. So I will always add like some kind of transition color into my crease, because that way it kind of helps define the eye and define your crease. So once you have your crease defined, I'm just going to add a little bit of the same color and dust it underneath the eye. This kind of just helps pull the whole look together. I'm going to use one of the highlight shades on my lid. Maybe, I really like Candy Crush, this shade here. So I'm just going to apply this with a damp brush. So you can see it has that nice kind of soft rosy tone to it. I'm going to just highlight the inner corner. I'm going to use Moon Sparkle, this color here. So just a little bit, and yes. Okay, so I just went off, I did my mascara and I put one lash on. I'm going to do this lash on camera. Style I'm going to use, it's called Vogue. This is what they look like. I'm just gonna measure these lashes. So all I do is place them up against my eye. So then I already know here, like they're way too long here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off one of the little bundles. So I'll always cut like one little bundle at the bottom. Then I'll go back here and measure it again. And I can see I already know they're a little bit too long here. So I'm gonna cut another little part off here, and we're going to measure it again. Yeah, I think they should be good. So I just added some glue onto the lash band here, as you can see. And what I like to do is, while that glue is drying, is I get the two ends. You can see here, get the two ends here, and just kind of wiggle it this way. Just because this helps put a bend on the lash. So obviously your eye has a curve to it. So if you do this, it kind of curves the lash. So it's going to be easier just to like pop it on. So you want to wait until the glue is tacky. If the glue is too wet, it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be all over your eye. So at least if the glue is tacky, it will stick straight away. And you'll still be able to like move it around if needs be. But it's not going to be as like slippery. Now what I'm going to do is pop it right down into the center of the eye. And you want to get it right into the lash line. Once you have the middle bit down, I like to get the end and just wiggle it in. So it's right in there. And then go back in here. You can use your fingers, I use tweezers because it's easier. And what I do now is I'm just going to get this corner right in, and then just push it right into the lash line. Perfect. So you want to get it as close to the lash line as possible. If you don't, what happens is you'll be left with a little gap of skin around here, and it's going to be so noticeable. So the best tips I can give you for lashes is, number one, make sure it fits your eye, because if it doesn't, it will pop or it will dig into your eye and it will not be comfortable. Number two, make sure the band is curved so that you can pop it onto your eye. It's going to be so much easier. Number three, make sure your lash glue is tacky and not too wet. So yeah, wait like maybe about 20 seconds. Number 4, make sure it's right in and as close to the lash line as possible. These lashes are so nice. I'm really impressed with these lashes. This is my first time wearing these lashes and I'm really impressed. They're so fluffy, but light. Here's like a little close-up of the lashes. Yes, 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 yes. So I just finished off this look with a little bit of gloss and you're good to go. I think this look would be perfect for like a nice daytime date. If you're going out on a date in the day, or if you're going to the races, or if you're going to a wedding or anything like that, I think this look will be perfect for that. I'm also going to link all the products that I use down below in the description box, so be sure to check it out. They have their own website and they also stock in hundreds of pharmacies in Ireland. But if you don't live in Ireland, it's okay because they ship worldwide. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in my next video.